Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpents, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Still struggling, Serpents, with the voice, but I am back. I'm excited to be back. I hope you guys have been well. Let's talk about, what has been going on at the moment, when it comes to, from a price action point of view, and just in general, right? The general gist of what is going on and what is happening at the moment. Now, hundreds of millions of XRP transactions pop again as Ripple raises stakes. So it's really fascinating what has been going on, right? A new week continued with fresh multi-million-dollar XRP transfers around and near various on-demand liquidity hubs of Ripple. Recipients of the multi-million-dollar transactions included well-known centralized exchanges, members of the Ripple ecosystem, such as Mexico's Bitso, Bitstamp, and the same unknown wallets. However, the stakes have risen in recent weeks, and now the turnover of XRP transaction through these schemes exceeds hundreds of millions of tokens. Now, there are reports, and I have not read the latest Ripple report, like the latest quarter report, but there are suggestions being made, and I haven't read it yet, that Ripple has bought over $1 billion worth of its tokens back off the market, getting ready for on-demand liquidity. Now, the only company two companies really come to mind when it comes to companies that buy back their own shares or their own tokens is Amazon and Apple, that have done this in the past at such large scales. And I mean, look at them, we're talking about two of the biggest companies in the world. So this is good, Serpents. Let me tell you, this is really good. This is getting really exciting with what is going on. Now, what would Ripple do with hundreds of millions of XRP tokens? That's the question mark that everyone has, right? Well, as you may have noticed, Ripple is now actively working with XRP Liquidity. Hundreds of millions of coins get unlocked, transferred between addresses, and then locked back into the company's escrow account almost every day. This fact is not surprising because according to a recent report from Ripple, the increasing proliferation of the on-demand liquidity directly led to an increase in the company's sales. As the volume of use of these liquidity corridors increases, so does the volume of transactions constantly shuffled between venues. So Ripple's success in this field is evident. Just look at the recent connection with Pay, one of Singapore's leading payment systems, to the company's on-demand liquidity infrastructure. If things continued in the same vein, we can expect to hear more positive news about the company's activities in the future. This is getting exciting. It's really starting. I've always seen the bigger picture, but watching the bigger picture unfold is really cool. Now, the SEC have been back to their old ways, right? Now, this is why Ripple wants to halt SEC's new objectives, right? So after a series of back and forth over the years, the US Security Exchange Commission only wants to put Ripple down. This is the opinion of Ripple's legal counsel. It's true. In this case, whether they succeed or not, they have slowed down Ripple. There's no doubt about it, at least in the US. And so I'll be keeping a close eye of what is going on, how it's all unfolding, and if there's anything urgent, of course, right, I'll be bringing it to you guys. Now, also, if you don't follow Stuart, Alderodi, I think is the pronunciation correctly, follow him, right? So he posts some really cool things on his Twitter account, and it's a great way to keep up to date with the legal side of the case. If you're into that, right? Some of you aren't. Some of you more into the technology side. Now, Ripple CTO takes slight dig at Stellar and Jed McCaleb, right? He's back at it again, and it was really interesting to hear David Schwartz and what he said and how he went about it in regards to Stellar and in regards to to Jed. So look, is it getting ferocious out there? Is it getting interesting out there? It certainly is, right? Despite the lack of price action, right? There hasn't been a lot of price action happening a lot lately, but the sentiment around XRP and how positive people are and how bullish people are starting to become around XRP is really starting to get exciting. And I say that because never have I heard more about Ripple's on-demand liquidity, Ripple being mentioned on Twitter, Ripple everywhere, right? Everyone is talking about it because they know that it's just a ticking time bomb. This case will end. There's no doubt, right? It will end. And when it does, and it's especially especially if Ripple get exactly what they want, which is a legal clarity, it's going to be insane how quickly it all goes. So the big question on everyone's mind at the moment is it going to break the 40 cents? Is it going to go higher and higher and higher? Or are we going to hit 40 cents again and then drop down? So we'll cover that off today in terms of, where are we going at the moment, from a charts perspective. What are some of the things for you guys to look out for? Because there is a lot of confidence at the moment, dangerous confidence. All we've had is, 12% up for Ethereum in the last 7 days. XRP in the last 7 days only up 2%, right? We're sitting at 37 cents. We've been hovering 37, 36 cents for a few days now, right? So not sure where this confidence is coming from, because we do have some major news to come out of America tomorrow in regards to their economic market, in regards to inflation. So that will be very, very interesting. Now, Wednesday in America, Thursday morning in Australia. So that will be really, really cool to see what that's like, what's going on there, and how that's all going to unfold. So that in itself can put the market up. And if that news comes out positive, then I do see us breaking 40 cents. But I'll cover that off in a little bit more detail in a few moments. Now, users can now convert Ripple XRP to Mexican pesos for cross-border settlements. This is huge. This is massive. And this is just the beginning. I really, really want you guys to wrap your head around the fact that cross-border payments, on-demand liquidity, XRP being in the center of all this is just warming up. And it's only going to get better and better and better. That's just, where we're going. And this has been a long time in the making. These partnerships, since 2012, right? They've been working and working and working. Well, that's why I say price is one thing, but technology, understanding the technology side is really crucial to your portfolio. Forget about the price. Look at the technology, because it's only a matter of time. Because if the technology is good, the ecosystem is good, then the price will follow. That's just simple maths. And if you don't follow Ripple on LinkedIn, I highly suggest you do. Really, there's been a lot of great content that I've been putting out, right? So from the engineering team sharing what it's like to work at Ripple Toronto, the new engineering hub, which we will have 50 people work there. And by next year, they want to hire another 50 people. So we'll have 100 people working out of Toronto just in their engineering hub. It was also voted as the number 34th company out of 100 for the best medium workplaces by Fortune magazine. Number 34. That's pretty cool. But there is so much value being shared across the LinkedIn profile. I highly recommend you follow them on there, right? Because it's just simple for you to, get an understanding of what's going on, and then follow some of the people that work there, right? Why not? Why not? So you can see what they're posting, what they're up to. Ripple drops are back, talking about, XRPL. There's just there's a lot, right? I could literally do a 24-hour marathon and we still wouldn't be able to cover off everything that Ripple is and that Ripple does. And that's just a reality. But across the social media channels, and stay up to date with what they're up to, and following some of the major people that are involved within the ecosystem and what they're sharing across social media is a great place to start. Now, from a price action point of view, if we do have positive news come out in the next couple of days, then we could break out of here and head towards 45 cents, 50 cents easily. That I can see happening. So if the news is positive. If the news is a little bit bearish, then I can see us heading towards the 32 cents again, and maybe even touch high 20s. And I've been very consistent, with my approach to you guys in regards to this. And I do see that happening, right? So I still am of the opinion that we do have 28 cents still at play. So just keep your eyes and ears wide open, right? Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but the most important thing right now is to be patient. I know some of you patience is running out, but it's really, really crucial. When you zoom out and you see from a price action point of view what's been going on, but when you look at the technology, you understand what has been going on, what is happening, and all the things that are working in the background to build this ecosystem, it's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. And the day will come that the lowest will be, $60, right? 16, to $60 will be like a bad week. And the highs will be, into the, 200, 220 range. This takes a long time. This takes really, really a long time in the making. So I say to you, be patient, understand the technology, dollar cost average, only put in what you can afford to lose, right? Because at the end of the day, crypto, it is volatile. It is volatile. So just be mindful of that. But look at this, right? I mean, how can you not get excited? The technology is better than ever. Mass adoption is better than ever. The company's buying back its own coins. That's how much they believe in what they're up to and what they're doing. It's truly a fantastic time to be dollar cost averaging in. Like, honestly. And again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, when I look at the technology, look what the company's doing, look at the confidence of the company, look how much they're hiring when everyone else is firing. Look, it's a great time. For me, it's a great time. Dollar cost average in. Stay safe out there. And if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.